Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. It's Render and I'm going to be editing a wedding today. Hopefully it all goes according to plan. I had already sent a sneak peek to the bride and groom, so if some of them are already edited, I think like 10 of them maybe or so are already edited. That is why. So let's go ahead and get in. I chose this picture to get started. I had gotten a couple other ones of her inside, like trying on the dress, and we will get back to those. But I'd like to get a preliminary edit first. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and work on that. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is jump over here to the develop mode after I've imported anything. I shoot everything that I shoot in RAW, and if you're a photographer or know anything about photographs, it's just like a higher quality than like a JPEG. So all of the presets that I've made or use are very specific to those. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. So I like to start out with a super basic edit, and I'll probably spend a little bit of time on this photograph because this is where we shot a lot of the family pictures, and I just want to make sure that everything's really like fluent and homogeneous throughout the whole gallery. So I will change the edit as I go along to the different photographs. However, I'm going to try to keep it along the same vein as whatever I choose this very first photograph to be. So I kind of just use this as a getting my toe in the water situation. Actually, let's go back to, well, I don't know. I like that one. Make sure it's in focus. Yep, she's in focus. So I'm going to go over here to my presets that I've made over the years. We're going to choose just one to start with and then kind of edit it from there. Kind of leaning towards this first one here. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to take the highlights down so I can see the details in her dress. A lot of people want like super bright and airy photos. Hey Lugar, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Just editing a wedding here. So let's see. I like to bring down the highlights when I'm editing wedding dresses because you can really see the details. If you go up on the highlights, it kind of takes some of those details away. I'm doing fantastic. I got done with my day job a little bit earlier, and now I am working on my side hustle, which is wedding photography. How are you? Hopefully you're having a great day wherever you are. It's almost the weekend. Hopefully once I get done with this, I can relax a little. We're supposed to have some friends over later, so that should be pretty fun. You're zing zing amazing. That is awesome. I love that for you. What do you do? Are you like a student or do you have a job? I always like to ask people what they do because it's super interesting. I'm gonna make sure I'm not taking away any of these details as I'm editing this first one. You're an art student. That's really cool. What do you want to do with that? But all right, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot for this photo. I really like the white balance. So I'm gonna copy and paste onto the next one that I like as I'm going along. Clearly I have a lot of photos that I've taken over this past year, 44,000. As I'm going along, I like to just mark it. I think it's called quick marking. Mark it in the little corner here, and it puts it in a separate gallery for me, and that's how I know what I'm editing and how it's separate from the rest of the gallery, from the ones that I'm choosing not to, the ones I'm choosing not to add to the gallery. Recently practicing animation. That is awesome. I would love to get into animation. I think that would be cool. I'm not any sort of like graphic designer or anything, but I've always thought that area of art was like super cool. Okay, I'm feeling good with this. I am gonna add one in. I like it. And we're just gonna keep chugging along. Lots of these pictures, it looks like they're the same, but I try to get a little bit more just in case someone's blinking or something. You can call me Ren or Render. Either one. I respond to both. Like Ren is a little easier sometimes. Can I call you Lugar or Lou? Can I call you Lou? I like the name Lou. We have a neighbor across the street from us. Yeah, Ren, R-Y-N. That's me. We have a neighbor across the street from us whose name is Louis. So, Louis. I'm going to call you Louis if you're good with that. And I think you should be able to see there at the top, Render. Lou is good. Awesome. Where are you from? You don't have to tell me like specific city, just like what part of the world are you from? Not. I'm gonna go ahead and flag it. You are from Earth 345. I don't know what 345 means, but I too am from Earth. And relate. Gonna add this one. We'll see if I take these away. After I do my initial cull, which is pretty much just like me going through the photos one time and getting a base edit on all of them. You're from Prime Earth 616. All right, cool. I'll take it. Are you like a space person? Do you like space? I like space, but I don't know too much about it. Have you heard of Planet X or the spaceship hurling towards us right now and we don't know where it's going to land? Super cute picture. I'm just gonna make sure it's in focus. It is. Brighten up her face. Just. How long have you been an art student? Hopefully I can get through this wedding today, but there's a lot of pictures from it, so we'll see. See if I can get this. I like space, but I can't say these things because I don't want to differentiate humans. I really don't know what that means, but more power to you. What are your interests? Do you like photographs? Okay, so I really like the edit that I have stuck with thus far. It was a slightly windy day, but it was also 1,000,000 degrees. Works. I think. Ooh, you only have a year left. That's awesome. What would you like to do after that? Are you going to do some sort of animation or are you going to do something else? Honestly, I'm very proud of myself. This was one of my practice edits and the other edit is the exact same. I was in college for so long, so I don't want to go back. Sorry if you can hear me slurping. Do you have like a company that you want to work for? Or do you want to work for a startup? Right on her. There we go. Anytime I make a change like that, I will copy it and then move on to the next. I feel like it's almost blue. Warm it up just a little bit. Ooh, that would be cool. Like post-production or pre-production or normal production. Sorry, I have a dog. The puppy, so I have to keep my eye on her. Anything. Yep. No, I totally get you. I worked, I was getting trained in like audio engineering for a little bit, and that was really interesting. But I kind of like photographs better, so. Okay, so here we're doing the first look, and I'm gonna look back and see. So she did this first look with her brothers. Cute. Brighten it up. A little bit dark. I'm gonna dim this one. This was in the middle of the day, so this is at like 2 p.m. So the sun is just really hard to get to look right. I'm also gonna adjust the white balance just a little bit to make them look a little bit less yellow. And I'm also gonna take this car out of the background. I'm gonna do something super simple using the spot editor, and we're just gonna make it look like the trees that are kind of near it. Boom, just like that. Nothing too crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am actually married. I met my husband in high school, like a long time ago. And we've been married. I know it. Sorry to break it to you. We can be friends though. He snatched me early, I gotta say. We were like 15 when we met, and we never dated anybody else. Just each other. Okay, I like this. I kind of want to take this car out again. What do you think? I'm gonna do it a little bit differently this time, just since there is 3 lines I'll need to keep track of. Take it down a little bit. Okay, I can accept a good friendship. I'll show you my puppy soon, once she wakes up from her nap. Pretty sweet. Easy. I have 2. The puppy's name is Rook, and like R-O-O-K. It's like a blackbird, but it's also like a card game. And then my other one, she's a Shiba Inu. Her name is Phoebe. I know, I'm so creative. Okay, that looks good. Good enough to hide it. And I'll add a little brush here with a little bit of yellow, since for whatever reason, blue. Perfect. Phoebe, Phoebe. If you've ever seen the show Friends, it is a character on Friends, but it's kind of pronounced like how you spelled it. What a cute reaction. Look at this. Phoebe with an E in between the O and the B. Yeah. Pretty cute. She's a white Shiba Inu or cream. And then my puppy is a black German Shepherd. This was a really cute first look. Do you have any animals? Nice. They're the only 2, and we don't have any kids or anything. We just have the dogs. I'm totally fine with. Hello. Starship! Hi, thank you for coming back. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Oh yeah, I remember you. Are you kidding me? You always came to my streams. How are you doing? What's funny is I'm horrible with remembering people's actual names, but like usernames, I can remember just fine. I hope you've been doing well. It's been like several months since I streamed. I streamed last night just to kind of like get my feet wet again. I streamed some Minecraft, and today just trying to get through this wedding. How's life? I'm doing great. We have a dog, another dog since I last streamed. I got a different job and I'm much happier now and I have a lot more free time. How are you? Editing this wedding. I wish I had had them unbutton their buttons. Last night I streamed, but it's been since like April since I streamed before that. So a hot minute. Been a little while. I don't think that that's in focus. Yeah, I was not very consistent with it. I go through spurts. I was a NICU nurse before I quit my job, so that was a little bit crazier of a schedule to juggle than the job I have now. Darsh, I need to know what you've been up to. Funny. Yeah, I'm not very consistent when I stream, but I'm going to try to be better at that. Now that I have more time, I'd like to get on like some sort of consistent schedule. We'll see though. Foggy. Let's dehaze this guy real quick. It's been 3 minutes and you already learned something. What did you learn? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? I might have done something wrong. Dehaze the guy's face. Always ask to take pictures of unbuttoned suits. Oh gosh, it's so sad that I forgot that day. Quite tragic, honestly. Because look at this. I cannot believe I forgot that. That's like a rookie mistake. Looks like I'm about to sing. Yeah. It helps that I'm a professional photographer and I happen to have all the right stuff to stream. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. I could sing. I do sing, but I'm not that, like, I don't know. I don't think I could get away with singing on Twitch. Make this a little warmer since he's kind of situation. Awkward. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so the mistake here is that it was steaming hot that day. And my lens either got foggy or it was too bright behind him for whatever reason. It's hard to tell. Gave me your CPA exams, had a negative result, which was preparing for the next test. Had a tough time coming back. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's tough. I'm sorry. CPA exams are not easy, dude. My husband is a CPA and like he studied long and hard for those exams. So more power to you. I believe in you though. It'll make you a better CPA for it one day. Okay, this is not... I'm gonna have to do this in 2 separate things. Yeah, I just can't see you say you're a photographer, but looking at your camera quality. Thank you. Yeah, I'm using my big camera for this, my like nice one. It actually, I think it follows me around. Kinda. Yeah, I have that turned off. I don't know. I appreciate it. I have a lot of fun doing all the stuff I get to do. Brush. I think doing ASMR would be fun. I see now. Look at it. It's pulling all these other random colors. I'm gonna have to try my best. There we go. Picture's awkward. Stuart, you were hit by a car and thrown out the other day. Luckily, 20 people got to tell me. Oh my gosh. Hi. But also, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're okay. Did you have to go to the hospital? That sounds like a nightmare. All right. Thanks, Lugar, for hopping in. Thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. You didn't get to see this earlier because I did not see that the notification went up. But I always do this when following me. I appreciate it. Good to meet you. Best of luck with all your animation school. Peace, bro. Was the dance too much? Probably. Human wave. I know. I really should have just been a dancer, honestly. Okay, this picture is wigging me out. I need it to chill. Second. Oh yeah, we did. I forgot about that. You're the one pushing me to release my own presets, right? I don't know how helpful I'd be right now because look at this. It's a SHIT show. This is one of those things. I don't know what about it. I'm gonna have to like slowly bring in some color. I'm gonna take the shadows down a little. There's the problem. It's too bright on his actual face. So we're gonna have to make another one. We can do that though. Also, I'm gonna put the link to my Discord in the channel for you guys, and I post when I'm streaming. I'm not super, like I said, I'll get better about being more. Y'all can join. There we go. For anyone who wants to join. Alrighty, back to this face situation. Okay, I feel like that's probably good enough. It's still really hazy, but I don't really have a better solution, and this is not a super important picture. I'll try one more thing. I'm gonna bring in some warmth. There we go. Okay, we're gonna move on from that picture because that's irritating. Irritating. Okay, this is the first look with the dad. Go ahead and get this one all good to go. First looks are very popular right now between like all family members. Also, I don't know what it is about this angle. It's just so bright. And I'm going to use this brush tool and I'm going to take out these people. Thankfully, they're not in the house. Boom. That'll do just fine. Sorry, that was my dog laying down. She's a puppy. She's like 4 months old. And she does not know quite how big she is. And she also has like zero grace. So she'll just like plop her whole face down. It's really cute, but sometimes I wonder if she's like accidentally hurting herself. I feel like these are really saturated. That feels better. See if I can change one thing. Okay, I'm gonna keep going here. What is he doing with his eyes? Oh, he's closed. Looking down, or is he? What is he doing here? That's a cute reaction. Oh my gosh. I feel like I still need to perfect them. I don't know, dude. If you really want, I can walk you through how to make this specific preset. Do you have Lightroom? Of course you have Lightroom. Open up Lightroom. We're gonna do it right now. I'll show you all the settings and you can copy this one for free. I don't gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. You know, it's freaking cool. You even tried it once on one of my pics. I know, and you're a good photographer too. I still remember those pictures. And they looked awesome. If you want these settings to this, I'll let you have them. Perfect. Look at this picture. How sweet. It's preset, not a filter. Yeah, I know. I will let you. Do you want it? Come on. Took me a long time to get this the way I wanted it, so you better take it. You can either screenshot this section, then I'll move to the next, or we can walk through it together, whatever you want to do. I'll wait. Not going anywhere for hours. Okay, Stuart Kirby, if you're still listening, you need to tell me what happened in your car wreck. Hit by a clown car the other day. That sounds insane. Did I include this, or is this a weird picture to include? Okay, you ready? I'm gonna make this a lot bigger so you can see. Okay, you should be able to type in all the values over here to the right. So start at the top and go 6,364. Yeah, you need to elaborate on that, Stuart. Dewey. Screenshots are not clear. Sorry for bothering. I will send them to you. Did you get the Discord invite? I will post it to there for you, Darsh, after my stream. If you'll send a Discord reminding me, I will definitely do that for you. That way you don't have to worry about it. Sound of your head hitting the hood. You went outside of the car? Yeah, I bet it did. Wait, no. Like, start from the beginning and tell me the whole thing. That's, like, so intense and scary. So they hit you? Or did they, like, run out in front of you and you hit them? Awesome, Darsh. Yeah, just send me a Discord and I will post it to there for you. You're welcome. Perfect. I will check it right after I'm done and we will get it going. Make this a little softer. And don't be afraid when you get it. I change it with like every single picture. Like, you know, it's like generally what I like, but feel free to change literally anything you see fit. That's the whole beauty of it. Very cute little scarf thingy. Scarf, handkerchief. Presets are a good idea. I'll promote it, definitely. I think it is a good idea, and you're very, very kind. I definitely should work on that. I need more than just one or two, though. You have to have like a whole pack. This all of a sudden gets so dark. Did the lighting change inside it? Stuart, you're kind of leaving us hanging on the hood of your car there. That looks too green. Adding in a little bit of purple. Okay, what do we think about this? There needs to be like a poll button. Oh, I totally do. Why do you think I have so many like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And they just work in different scenarios. They're all like similar enough that I can generally use them within the same shoot and it's like fine. But at the same time, I try to stick to one and just kind of edit it. But at the same time, like this one's not good for super cloudy days. I have to use a different one for super cloudy days. Let us go and this one's kind of blurry. Let's see if there's a different one. Sometimes I like to define the chin area right here. That's not a face that she usually makes, so I'm gonna make it a little bit easier for her. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna use the clone option and it's just gonna take that whole little section right away. Look how much better that looks. And I don't usually edit people's appearances for weight, but she was clearly like scrunching her head back. You know, like I don't want to make them look like something they're not, but she doesn't generally make that face. So try to keep it pretty consistent with whatever their actual natural looks are. I really want to start a TikTok, but I don't even know what I would do. If that music is too loud, let me know. I just realized it was turned down in y'all's ears and turned up in mine. See if one... Yeah. So this is why you have to check multiple photos. Like this one is perfect because his eyes are closed, but this one is kind of awkward because his eyes are open. We're just gonna go with the other one. Okay, this is the real first look. I'm not sure what I was thinking with these cars in the background. Also, why did I not tell him what to do with his hands? He's like a gym guy, so his arms are like much bigger than a normal person's arms. And he needed to like put his hands in his pocket or something so they're not like bowing out. But we're gonna go with it. So like I said, this preset is not amazing for certain things, and for whatever reason the other side of this is just not good, but we're gonna use it anyways. Take out this little car here. We're gonna use the heel option. It's a little bit more specific, or less specific, I should say. And we're also gonna get that perfect. By the way, I'm about to let you down. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. in India. No, that's okay. You're not letting me down. More power and more preset building energy to you. I received you. I really will. I'll send you the screenshot of the preset that I am using right now. Hope you have a great night. Thanks for jumping in. I'm glad I got to talk to you. Glad you're still following me after all this time. I hope you have a great night. And sleep well. I'll be streaming more, so don't worry. I'll catch you again, I promise. All right, so this is the first look. Again, with his arms, it's kind of wonky there, but it's just like, just is what it is. I'm not moving very quickly through this gallery, but I guess I'm having some sort of fun, so that's good at least. Also, I don't know what it is, but there's like a million different bots in my watching thing. They're not showing up as viewers, but they're showing up as like, I don't know if they're like have clicked on me. I don't know. They're just bots and it's weird. One's perfect. Always good night. Thank you again. Thank you. Bye, Darsh. Glad that you hopped in. Cute. I'm gonna bring the saturation on the greens up just a little. So I'm headed over to, where am I headed to? Oh yeah, I just, here we are. So saturation, either green or yellow. Sometimes it's both. We're gonna turn up the greens just a little tiny bit. Cute. I like this. And the brightness up just a wee bit. It was so bright and hot this day. It was 102 degrees. The grass looked green, but it was really almost dead. Look at that ring. Here's what we're gonna do to this. It's already beautiful and sparkly, but I have this special brush that I made for rings. I call it ring. And you would think that making it brighter would make it shine, but actually making it a little darker makes it sparkle more. I'm actually gonna crop this. Iconic. I love that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So on this day, it rained like really, really hard around the and do we like better? I'm gonna take this one. A little softer for us. Oh, I like the way it made his grayish blue. Okay, so I switched lenses here clearly. But this will be an easy fix. Boom. Look at that. Saturation's still a little high, so I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Also, I've been sipping the same cup of coffee since like 10 a.m. Which was a while ago at this point. Make our way through it. My knee has been going numb recently, and I sit on it when I am in my computer chair. Probably not good for it, but so it's probably not helping it. So again, that one's pretty dark, but we're gonna brighten it right on up. Please. My pretty friend who was helping me that day. There's a tool. It's called, I don't know what it's actually called. Why was I leading out with the name if I don't even know what it's called? Sorry. White balance selector. There you go. I literally wanted to call it like a in files for like oils and stuff for your face. You click on neutral-ish part of the thing and it'll automatically white balance it for you. I don't use this a lot because some of my edits have more of a warm tone, so sometimes I'll just use like get it kind of started again, but most of the time I'm just straight up selecting the white balance myself. Cute. So I think as of this selection, we were getting the indoor stuff. Let's go ahead and work on that. These are a little overexposed and I'm not going to use them because you lose a lot of detail when you're doing that. But I am going to do this one, warm these up, and it might be best if I look and see if different presets better. Honestly, it's pretty close to that. Make it a little bit more neutral. The indoor ones are always really hard. I'm gonna accept that one. I really do like that one. Now we're going for the super girly detail shots. The time I like to crop these in just a little bit. For some reason, using a cropped photo like this, it just changes. It can like change the whole vibe. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. That picture at one point last year. Picture of my picture. Here's what we're gonna do with this. This is our only picture of the actual bouquet by itself. And I'm gonna clean up around all of these edges. Don't want there to be like, I don't want you to be able to take it on a table. Perfect. And let's look at the before and after that. Ooh. Hello. Perfect. Okay, so it was so hot and so sunny, we decided to do family pictures inside. This was my test subject. Like this. Back and use this one cropped in a little bit. Take Very dark in here. They literally didn't eat the groom's cake, and so they just threw it away. Crazy. Lazy. This one, I don't know why I thought to make this one black and white. And I don't have a personal black and white, so pre-made black and whites. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's also a blurry picture. Yay. We're gonna include it anyway. One of her lovely bridals. Probably won't put that in the because she already has a picture of that. Love that. Feels a little bit bright, but I think that's just because I've been looking at our photos. Good before and after will do. Love this whole room. It's so pretty. So the mom decided to do a first look with the dad because he hadn't seen her dress yet. Okay, so I am going to spend a little bit of time editing this because I don't want the people to look too orange, but I also don't want the background to look too blue. There's a very fine line with that. Excuse me. Good. Feels a little green almost. A little bit of warmth. That too much though. Okay, I think I like that. What I am gonna do after I copied it though is just kind of see what Lightroom does. Oh, Lightroom did something. Don't feel bad for that. It's the best reaction. Cute. They really are the cutest. They were together for they are together and have been together for like 40 something years. So good in this picture. Thing I do to help out the mothers. Take these little rings out. Rain up on my photo? No, there's not. story picture. Awesome, love that. Let's see the next one. That's actually perfect. I'm gonna take some of her little out just to be sweet. Never had someone complain about that. Wrinkle eraser. Look at that, just soften that whole area up. I feel like it needs a little bit less. Oh, the contrast is already down. Brightness up, but I'm also gonna move the shadows a bit. Perfect. And then let's look at the before and after that. A little gentler. You can still see her wrinkles, but it's like softer. Fan of that. Makes her look a little bit more awake and a little bit more probably how she was feeling, I hope. Do the same thing with this picture. I'm just gonna lighten some of those wrinkles. It worked a little bit smoother there than it did in the other one. Beautiful. Just super subtle. We had some Nikes Bedazzled. That one's quite in focus. It's really not. Ooh, that's a little purple. Probably be a little purple again. Yeah. Cute. Actually, different. I don't use this often, but I've used it a lot in this specific editing round. Too green, but then I move it this way and it looks too purple. That because it's a little bit warmer. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the shadows down a bit. Depth. A bit more purple. That's ring shot. Just a wee bit of focus. Use that ring editor that I made. The ring brush. For a hint. I brighten up the whole photo a bit. after. Look at that. Stunning. Alright, I like that one. In fact, we're gonna flag that one. Big flag. I tried this for forever. I didn't realize I got it on the first shot. So this one is kind of all the same. Look at her nails. Her nails look so. I just cannot get over this ring. It is so perfect. Like you can see the imperfections in it right there and there and there. Stunning. Her grandparents. The ring filter or brush. Her ring. And then we're gonna zoom in. Okay, we're gonna go find that filter that I made of the parents. We're gonna copy it for all of these other pictures of groups coming up. It looks really familiar. Also, these two look like sisters. Oh my gosh. Good. We're gonna leave these lines. I might take them out until I get tired of taking. A lot of editing. That much. Darn it. Darn it. Really happy with how these turned out, actually. Perfect. Sleepy, you guys. Oh, honestly, I could not be happier with these four pictures. Drop this. Well, honestly, this is prettier than it would have even been had we done it outdoors. It was just so hot outside. And again with little pillar thing. Go. So when editing portraits, I like to keep to what's called the rule of thirds. If you know much about photography, you probably already know that. So pretty much, split up. So any picture is divided into. So generally speaking, you want things to line up with any of these three. So whether that be the person's face in the middle, if it's portrait style, you would want their head to be right here. In this case, I try to keep their head kind of along this top line here. So what I would do is bring it in a little bit and make it to where, you know, at least some of their faces. I'm not going to use that photo, but you'll see even with like this photo how generally speaking it's on the top third. So what is happening with really light? I am going to add a filter to kind of take out some of the hidingness that happens a lot. Is mine? There it is. There we go. There's just a lot happening with it, and not a good. Water. Drink your water, kids. They were big goofy picture people. They really wanted a lot of goofy pics. And boy, did we get them some. Face and focus, it's not. Is there something? I'm kind of obsessed with wedding photos. If I am. Beautiful family photo. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple things to the photo. That or all kind of matches ours. Put a wrinkle remover on mom here. Not ring. That's the opposite of what I want. Wrinkly Rissa to the rescue. Brightens her right up. Love that. Are we gonna this one? Bit of a little reducer. I actually developed that very specific filter for a client who hires me every year on Thanksgiving. He hires me on Thanksgiving, and my prices on Thanksgiving Day are obviously astronomical. But he wants it, so there we go. One thing I have tried to do my whole life is not like super critique photos of me. Not always been the best of it, but I've definitely made it a point as I've gotten older. Even when someone's like taking a picture, I don't point out that I don't like it, unless it's just obviously like I've got like snot hanging down or something like that. Because I just like, no. I loved my mom, and she's an amazing person, but she hated every photo of herself I ever took of her. And I just feel like, I don't know, I don't want to be like that to my kids. I want to exude, and she's a very confident person. It just came across, I don't know. So if there's one thing I'm trying to do, it is to be okay with how I look when I look that way. I'll get older at some point, and I think that that's hard for a lot of people to accept, but I personally can't wait for the day that I get gray hair or white hair. But a lot of people in the generation, like my mom's, they like have to put on this facade of being perfect because their peers put on the same facade. And I think with our generation, it's like we don't really care quite as much. And I think we do care to a certain extent, but we don't care as much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of just making a little bit of that up. I definitely don't care as much. I could not care less what random people think of. You know what I mean? Cute. Love this. I also can't forget to go back and edit the beginning. That muscle in her arm. This works out. I don't know how far along I expect it to be in this editing process today, but I think I thought I was gonna get further. Honestly, family pictures take up so much of the time though. know where they get their goofiness from. Drop this baby bit. Definitely a goofball situation. Literally the sweetest family, though. Okay, I remembered to have them unbutton their shirts for this one. Can't believe I got that round. I'm a patch editor. Keep editing the patches. They'll look. Tedious little work over. There we go. Think she's gonna do. No, okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Exquisite. So for this one, I'm actually just gonna crop it in. I'm not. Door right there. And for this one, I am going to take out this little. This might seem silly, but I will focus. I tend to focus more on pictures where the parents are in them, as far as like details that I feel like that generation cares about more. Sometimes it's not about the generation. sometimes it is. What's going on there? Awkward. We had lost sign at the getting a little dark. Cough woke up my dog. Dynamics going on here. I feel like I need to say. Actually, pop it on in. Go think. See, I just don't know about the strange vibes happening. Anybody else just get the ick from like a super random thing? Okay, these are the tedious ones. The kid was not having it that day. At all. Gotta do preliminary editing before I can do a lot of the healing. Honestly, type of family photos, not my favorite. Effort. Stuff out. Okay, let's look at the before and after of that. Also, I gotta fix two things here. And also a border. Okay, let's before and after. Wow. You have to hang your hat on right there. Look at all this clutter in the background that's gone. Why I charge so much for photos? This one's good enough of everybody. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's happy. Yeah. I was trying to make the little kid smile and he was not wanting to, so yeah. Be a little rub a no face. All right. Perfect. I'm gonna have to take a break soon. Been a lot of editing for one section. That's gonna be difficult. We'll start with the top. Oh, getting the short end of the stick being on the end, and we have to edit like every single photo. Like he won't notice. The goal. Been a lot. Okay. Yeah. I like these 2 spots that I've already done. I'm cloning this. Better. Bad. I'm not sure about this. Go with it. It's okay. I think that looks good. There's some weird shadows going on, but I think that's kind of inevitable at this point. See if this little boy with the bow tie is smart. Oh my. Right. Like that's good. Band-aid tool in. Up to get rid of that one. Right across to get rid of that one. Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. Right, really detail. Okay, and I believe that's it for the family section. It's always like my least favorite part to actually go in and edit because it can be so tedious like that. Sometimes people have their eyes closed and you have to go and Photoshop it and stuff like that. So, excuse me. Focus. That one. I tried to get the other grandkid, but no avail. Wonky on that one. Go black and white for that. Pretty busy background. A little bit hard to go black and white. Honestly, that's okay. And these photos, when it's just the group pictures like this, it makes me sleepy. At this point, the flowers had already been removed. Your area. Dad. blurry. Beautiful. I don't actually want that one. I changed my mind. Best shot of the ceremony area. Dark. A pretty good starting edit for an outdoor photo. Nice, and this is on the back of her. It. Try to get happy photos of people talking and stuff, but sometimes it's just hard. We're always making crazy faces. Whole microphone on. Look at him. Did the day of. Any part of this focus. He is. My computer is having a hard time.